I'm gonna be multitasking as fuck.
Hello, 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 everybody. I don't know if you can hear us yet.
I don't see anything live yet.
Yeah, it's working.
It is?
There it is. Just popped up. Host Bun Gillionayre. Guess the Ginge.
Oh yeah, that's not accurate.
I'll reset that.
Chaos again. Yeah, it's
Everybody, welcome to the podcast. You got your returning hosts, Bun. What's up, Bun?
Hi.
Rye, welcome back from your hiatus. Tell
Oh,
everybody
sure.
about that beautiful vacation you just went on.
Yeah, London and Paris is a good time.
Welcome.
Happy to be back in front of my computer and away from the outside.
Got
So,
returning hosts,
it's good.
Bun. Oh yeah, welcome back. Touching grass is
Thank you.
great, but in moderation, you know.
Right?
Yeah. All right, we got myself. What's up, people? And we got guest host tonight from Upsetty Spaghetti, MickWick. How you doing?
what's up, guys?
Making me hungry.
Oh,
Oof.
meat.
I could go for some
balls.
spaghetti right now.
Don't tease me.
Mm.
All right, just made an announcement for everybody.
We saw it on stream.
There it is.
Yeah, true. Oh wait, shit. Let's go.
You're leaking your
let's get back
DMs?
to this. That's not my DMs, dude. General.
General.
Yeah, dude. Slide into my general DMs. Fuck. Remember that was a thing. Anyways, fucking, we're down to the nitty gritty, ain't we? 10 match days down.
One to go.
Yeah,
It
For
is
most
time.
of us, at least.
for most of us.
Yeah.
At least HR still has to fight PA.
Yeah. How many makeups do you have? Just one?
Just one now.
Oh, did you? When did you play your other one? It
Oh,
still
I
has
didn't
you
play.
at three. I don't know. It still has you guys on 3 and 6 on the website, but I mean, this wouldn't be the first time the website was a little funky.
Honestly, I don't know.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
I wanted to play yesterday, but I couldn't get a flight home sooner, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
I was sad.
It
Oh, so
happens.
Bryce got our stream key. He's gonna stream it on TSOR.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Watch TWR and TSOR.
Yeah, we gotta
Plug.
get it all up. All right. Well, on that note, shall we get into it?
Without
We should.
further ado,
Match day 10.
let's start with the
Let's start.
13-9 Green versus Cow.
Yes, here it is. All right. So, Nurse popping.
Dropping an average of 1.35 every single game. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, dude.
Hate to be it.
Dude, I spectated Nurse a lot in preseason. They impressed me.
Mhm.
I don't think their what's it called? Their elo is that high either. I think they're like kind of a budget pick in a way, if I'm not mistaken. But fucking, they've been showing up. Green's like one of the hottest teams in the league right now going into playoffs. I think they've been winning a
Same
lot,
here.
right?
Yeah, Nurse is 242 MMR. He's up there.
Huh. Maybe whenever I was scouting him, he wasn't as high as he finished up, but that doesn't surprise me at all. Fucking popping off, Orc Trooper going big, happy hour. What a guy. Yeah, everybody doing it well. UK Cat's coming in as a sub. All of his sub performances, I think, have been pretty good. Like, it's a shame that he had to go PFA this season.
Should never sleep on UK. That man knows Counter-Strike.
Yes, he does. But you know, shit, pretty back and forth game. Pretty back and forth game, I think. What do you think, Rye? What do you think, Bun?
And this was a chance for Cow to pick up a much needed win to try and sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know who they have coming up, but
Unfortunately, with one win, their fate's sealed already, I think.
yeah.
But that's how it goes.
Their last match was against the Hawks.
Nurse
I
with that
think
Hawk.
Nurse with that almost 300 utility damage on Mirage. I kind of wonder where he was playing to get that utility damage.
Interesting.
Shout out to
Mirage.
Smokey with the 13 flash.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're all gonna have to go and look at the demo and see how Nurse is getting on this util damage on Mirage. Nobody's getting that much util damage on Mirage and Recruit. It's all like the Inferno games and stuff. I feel like people were where people rack it up.
Yeah,
Fortress
every
kills.
once in a while, like Molly and Absol take a couple hundred.
True.
People just running through it. I don't know if that was it.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like 23 and 12 aren't B anchor numbers. Unless maybe they were like double, like maybe they were playing Cat and throwing Molly first. I don't know. All right. Well, anyways, GG to Green. Playoff spot
Yeah.
secured. And let's see what happens. We were sleeping on them earlier. Glad they pulled it back.
Yeah, good to
Next
see.
up. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's just vague affirmations.
Fair enough. Next up, we got All Good, the Blunder Battalion taking on the Harpies, ATL. And my cat just minimized the stats. We'll get that pulled back up.
No, you don't need it.
Yeah, dude, the desk cat is an interesting cat. It's a lovely cat, a loving cat, but a nuisance cat.
I got one. I got one of those all the time.
Yeah, it is. She is damn cute though, so it's hard to stay mad.
It's worth it.
Anyways, this isn't about my cat. This is about CSC. So let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see what
that-
happened here.
This
Well,
is
I want
definitely
to see your cat.
Ooh, true. Just look at my profile picture. Hold on, I can show you. That's her.
I was gonna.
That's my same.
I was saying, AG really needed to get that win. I know they went on like a couple 3 or 4 game losing streak kind of deal after going really hot in the beginning of the season. So it was really good to see them come back here. And like you guys are saying, Elixir's my boy. That guy, he puts up numbers.
Yeah, for real. We scrimmed them before our game today. They were on for a scrim. Yeah, it's just filthy. Filthy player. Low CL2. He was at Wet last season, right?
He was.
Yeah. It's probably
And a
it's hard to let him.
1.35. I think. Pretty sure he's their opper too.
Yeah, he is. I think
So
he's
putting
op
up decent-
IGL.
Yep, he is.
Yeah. This man's correct. A recruit legend, I would say.
A legend in the making, for sure.
Nutty. Yeah, and then ATL is just they just had a tough season. You know, 50,000 roster shakeup. Spun just left.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's good to see Val still put up good numbers going there, fresh. You know,
Because
Not
Val was
before.
what PFA beforehand, right? And then
Yeah.
they converted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she converted. And she's IGLing too. So
Oh.
dropping a 1-2-1 IGLing on a new team is gotta shout that out.
that's good. Val's legit. Not to be slept on. Yeah, but you know, Jericho's not having the best season, and you know, it's just tough circumstances. But anyways, good for AG. It's right what you were saying. Like they went from 5-0 to 5-4. So you know they had already pretty much solidified their playoff spot in like the first 5 weeks, but it's good to go in with that momentum going into the end of the season. I feel like that's big. I'm gonna get one more and then be in a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, does anybody else have anything they want to say, or are we GG's?
I mean, well, so look at the util damage. I mean, you're talking what over almost
shit.
700 util damage on Inferno from these guys. So their util is on point, whether it be banana or what. But
yeah. Dude, this looks like a banana experience to me. That's fucking tight. I wonder who played with them. Maybe they start 3B.
I know we scrimmed them on Inferno, but I don't remember. I think it was like 4 match days ago though.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I played these guys on Inferno, but I don't remember their setup. I
Yeah,
thought
I don't know if
maybe they
that.
switched. Like they would have 3B and then 3A switched around. I'm not sure. Be honest, it was a while ago. Yeah, but hell yeah, big fucking util damage. 11 flashes out of Brokey too. It's big. Well, GG's to both teams.
We go next.
GG go next.
All right. Rye, start us off.
So we just played. Oh wait, Fist Thugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Miss pointed out 13-8. Yeah, that's a solid win. Thugs are a good team. Adeza going 23-13 on Anubis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really big. Holy shit.
8 first kills out of Adeza.
8-0 is fucking bonkers.
That
Recon
is.
Cross isn't putting up these numbers.
Close, but not quite.
Yeah, there's always one. There's one first death. 8-0? Holy fuck. 90% cast? God damn.
That is putting a team in your backpack and carrying them to victory.
Yeah. In a way. But I mean, St. Spark still had a good game. But like,
Mhm.
I feel like whenever you have somebody fucking popping off that hard and like getting all the entries, you know, sometimes there's just only so many kills to go around. But I mean, fucking whenever your worst performers going 13-12, you guys are doing
Yeah.
something right.
I say almost everybody was positive on that team too.
Yeah.
Sprite was the only one just off a couple, but I mean, look at the assists.
Yeah, for real. It's huge.
Definitely carried some weight there. Like that whole team, pretty consistent across the board.
Yeah, for real. Then HG, they fucking that core of 3 is strong. Cranker, fucking Teddy S, Kiddo. All having respectable games, but you know, didn't all work out. I don't know if they just picked up Ragnar or if he subbed in for him.
I think Raggy subbed. I think.
Yeah, I thought he was
Dot.
still FA.
Definitely. I mean, they're definitely making an attempt to like try to get the first kill, but there's a lot of first deaths on that team. I mean, Adeza coming in with 8-0 is not going to help that situation, but I mean, there's some good chances there at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fucking tough. Starting rounds for like down 4-5 that often. It's not easy. Yeah, fucking hats off to
Yeah.
Wet. I knew this team was gonna be dangerous, man. Like
They're slippery.
they are. They're fucking. They are misty, might I say.
Mm.
Crazy. Yeah.
I would say they just cut my nephew too. My nephew's Dova, and was really shocked by that. I mean, I guess there was some conversation back in recruit about how things went, kind of deal. But you know, it's
Yeah.
nice, decent win, put up decent numbers for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. Yeah, that was really surprising to me whenever they cut Dova. But you know.
Yeah, you know how it goes. I mean,
Yeah.
he's also really young. I don't know if he quite fit the dynamic of that team,
Yeah.
but I mean, talented Counter-Strike player. I mean, he's been standing over my shoulder for years, going, "What are you doing? How did you do that? Why did you do that?" Like he gets it. He'll do well. He just needs to mature just a little bit more.
Yeah, for real. He's going places, dude. All right. Well, good shit to Wet. These are 2 playoff teams guaranteed, I believe.
Yeah, it should
Okay.
be.
Yeah, good for them. Maybe who knows? Maybe they'll get the rematch later in the bracket. Maybe HG takes it. They're not a bad team. They're always going to be somebody's contention. Both of these guys, both of these teams. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm down to say good games.
GG.
Udagama. We go next.
We go next to DRG versus Sav. DRG taking it fucking comfortably. Speaking of the goddamn devil, look who it is.
Like I said, I didn't understand it why they went with that, why they cut him. But when getting over here, he said to me, he goes, "What do you think of DRG?" I'm like, I think it's probably more tuned to how you play Counter Strike. So go in there with an open mind. 1.3 is not what I expected for an open mind, but good
Yeah.
job, Dova.
Yeah, is this his first game with him?
Yes. They subbed for him. He subbed for them, I think, match day on Tuesday. So this would be technically their second game, I believe.
Oh yeah. Fucking the key to, perhaps the key to success. Dude, we were sleeping on them early, huh? I thought we rated these guys like D at one point.
About.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like
Players.
DRG is a little streaky. Like beating teams that are good, but losing to teams that are a little lower.
Yeah.
Like they play down sometimes to a team that they probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. The discipline's tough.
But it's a whole new roster. I mean, I haven't been on the weekly
Yeah.
recruit in a bit, but it's a whole new roster this season. It's the last couple seasons. I don't know. I don't think they were putting up quite as good of numbers and stuff. I think they had like a really good opera at one point, but nice to see that there's a pretty consistent playing style across the board here. I mean, the team's averaging well over a 1.0 for all 5 members. So,
Hell yeah.
I mean, we got Renegade with 10 flashes,
Yeah.
more than the entire other team combined, just about. Yep, 10 on the other team, same amount.
Yeah. Fucking big. Huge. Yeah, it's just looks like they, DRG just couldn't get anything rolling. One pistol lost the force, one a few, and then it was just fucking. once
Yeah,
the
that's
guns were out-
crazy with Sav winning both pistols.
Yeah. Yeah, won both, but they just, like, I'm sure it was just guns came out and,
Yeah.
They're putting up 55% pistol wins this season. It's pretty good. That's
Not
definitely up
bad,
in the
huh?
higher tiers. Yep.
For real.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Pistol wins aren't everything, but they fucking help.
They fucking help.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
They do their duty.
With that, let me check the standings. Is Sav still in contention for playoffs?
4 and 6 right now, according to Analytical at least. I don't know if that's 10 games. So that should be up to date. They're just 13th spot, just past the playoff line.
Mm-hmm. Top 14, right?
Yeah, HR has a couple games to play still.
Yeah.
And Sav plays the Fly Traps for their last match day.
Yeah. They've also they played Green. That's gonna be tough. That's a hard one, but they have the head-to-head on Jokers, which I think is their most likely challenge for that spot. I think they probably make it in, but who knows?
See, Nate Sack's 4 and 6, ABW's 4 and 6, Sav is 4 and 6. So it'll be dependent on the head-to-head, and it's not entirely in their control. Like they need to win and hope either Nate Stack or ABW lose to truly guarantee.
Yeah. It's fucking hype. It's gonna be an exciting moving day on next match day is Tuesday, right?
Voting day.
Moving day.
Get out and vote.
Oh shit, that's right. If you're in Florida, vote yes on 3. The Floridians know what that means. Marijuana time. Alright, well, good shit to DRG. Sick to see the fucking season turn around like that. And getting hot right before playoffs is big. I got a tough last match though against ABW though. That's tough.
This
All
is
right.
true.
But that'll be a good test. Be a good test for both teams. But on that note, GG's DRG. GG's Sav. Let's go next. To a
Hooray.
match that MickWick knows infinitely. Mick, what happened?
I'm gonna be honest. This was this is not what I expected to be the outcome of this match. We had scrimmed Goshi a couple match days ago on an ancient, and I mean, we were getting whooped. And we came back and won at 13-11, but I mean, they were just all over us, and we had to make some adjustments mid-game a couple times just to combat it. This year, we were really shocked by the bans process. We did not see us going to Dust 2 in any of our scenarios. It was the most shocking thing we had.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the final pick. I think it was between Dust 2 and Mirage, and we're like, all right, well, these guys can shoot, like, either way. Like, puggy maps, long-distance shooting. They have an all-around solid team. I expected this one to be really close. Like, I told my guys, I'm like, listen, take a deep breath. Doesn't matter what's happened in the past. Today's a new day. Today's a new game. We treat these guys with respect, then we make them play our game. I didn't see the 13-2 thing coming, though.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking bananas, bro. You went off 17-6.
Yeah, I think the way we kind of put it when we were talking about it was they just kind of showed up where I was. Like, I think we played spawns on CT for the most part. We just went up. I mean, we won one eco round with pistols, and then we lost another one. And it was just we had the upper hand each and every time. I think there was they all 5 pushed long at one point, and a guy got a 4K. Chemical got like a 4K with Recon finishing it off, or maybe it was the other way around. Either way, it was almost like a wall everywhere they went. Like, after 7 rounds, I was like, these guys are so good. I don't think we were doing anything out of the ordinary. I just don't know if maybe they had a bad game. I didn't know if maybe there was some internet or computer issues or something. But I talked with Pets briefly after the match, because I love Pets. We were drafted, I think, in season 13, a couple spaces apart, and he was like, that Recon guy. And it's true. I mean, Recon 25, 7 and 7, 172 ADR, 100% cast. Like, anywhere Recon went was just wreaking havoc.
Yeah, dude,
and
when you got a premier player playing recruit, shit happens, you know.
I don't know how that happened. It's funny. I think I told the story the other day. Like, of all the people we were picking up in the first round with second pick overall this season, Recon was 8th on my list, and so I think 5 of those 7 are now in prospect and doing quite well. One of them was Elixir, who got picked up by All Good.
Yeah, that was
And
first pick overall, right? You guys had second pick?
we had second pick overall, yeah. I think Orc Trooper was the first overall pick from Greenhouse.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, we picked up Recon's second pick, and we had done a couple private tryouts where he showed up. I think he was playing in the Greenhouse 10-mans or something like that, and people were just sending me screenshots going, "Are you looking at this guy? Have you talked to this guy?" It's like, I don't know who this guy is, but we've been privately trying him out for a couple days and stuff like that. He kind of just said to me, he's like, "I can do this if you pick me up. I promise." I mean, he's a young kid, and I was like, all right, cool.
He was
Like I said,
scouted by Valorant teams before he made the switch.
Yep. He's 15.
Yeah.
And, again, everybody knows he went and played as a stand-in in Prem and held his own. But the reality is his aim lets him do so much. And him and I had a conversation just last night. Like, I know that you've got the aim, and I'm prepared to continue helping you, and our UPS organization, is prepared to teach him all the in between stuff, the game, the time, the placement, location, when to do stuff, give him all that game sense, and he's going crazy. Like, sometimes I'll say this is the call, and he'll be like, "Mick, I'm gonna do this." I'm like, all right, what do you say to a guy that does this, right?
Yeah, if he's putting up these kind of numbers, fucking nothing.
He just wants to tap heads.
And he does.
No matter what, that's as long as he's doing that, he's happy. And when we have our post game calls, we haven't had to have it in a while. Like, three things you did well, three improvements. That's kind of like how I run the post game stuff like that.
Okay, everybody take notes. That's what we should be doing.
Yeah, and he He's just tapping heads. He's just having a ball. Can't thank him enough. But then, like I said, like you said, even me, like I mean, I think in the last 4 games, I think I had like a 1.2, 1.24, 1.24. I had a 1.65, or I'm sorry, a 0.65, and then 2 1.47s in a row. It's like I'm just right there. I mean, the teamwork. We try to make sure we have got our trades in line. We talk about the different holdings we do, the different crossfires, the different basic strats. Like we try not to counter strat. We honestly just try to play our own game and make the team come to us. And that's what I think happened here. I think Dust 2, it's my alma mater. Was born on Dust, played with Dust and Dust 2 thousands of hours. So when we got this map, like I said, I was really shocked. I thought they misclicked. I even heard there was a misclick on the map, but it played out. And there just wasn't enough kills to go around. I feel bad for Jackie down here at the bottom. He just really wasn't seeing anybody or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for
I mean,
sure.
yeah, but it's like if you go have like a 4-kill game and a 13-2, like fucking whatever. It's fine. There's only so many to go around.
Yeah, and Jackie is such a solid player too. I mean,
Big util damage,
feel like
8 flashes.
Yep. And then, like I said, this is not uh, this is not a representation of the Goshi team. This Goshi team
Yeah, this
was
really
the team.
badass.
This is the team I was worried about. This is really the team I put a lot of time into researching, looking over, checking out all their scrims, checking out all of their demos, like really learning and understanding like how they play. And I think we just found them on an off day because they're way better than this. I have full faith that the next match they come out, they're coming out swinging. I don't know who that's going to be offhand, but I would say look out. I think, let's see, who do they play?
Yeah. Dude, Lax with 2 kills is like...
Missed. I'm missed. I'm sorry, but
And Dust too,
Goshi's
even.
coming for you.
Yeah. For real. They're going to want to bounce back after this.
Yeah, because when we had talked about it in the team meeting, if we lost, we have to beat Nan, right, to secure the #1 overall spot. If we lose 2 in a row, OS and DB are going to take first and second and get the buys, and we really wanted the buys because we want to run some best of threes with some teams in the bye week. So anybody listening, you want to play some best of threes, hit me up. We want to play as many of them as we can, getting ready for the format.
We'll play you some best of 3s.
Hey,
Same
man,
here.
DM me. Let's go, boys.
All right.
I'm all about it. Like I said, really, really, really appreciate this game. I just, I just know Goshi can do better, and I know they will bounce back from this and completely destroy. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the playoffs.
Yeah. I have to ask you this before we move on. I almost forgot. As a former host requested, what was it like beating OS after 5 tries finally?
Well, you're not wrong. I mean, they absolutely, and on all the match days, they absolutely asserted their dominance. The first time we beat them was in a match or a scrim, I think 4 match days ago, and that I think told my guys, like, guys, this is the team that we thought was the team to beat, and we beat them. And it felt like there was some fresh breath like breathed into us after that. And then coming in here, like I said, I told the guys we need to respect them because they've beat us so many times. They beat me personally 5 times, just as you said. And you can't come in here with a pompous attitude. You can't come in here being cocky. You just need to come in here with a respectful attitude, know your game, know what you need to do, and execute to the best of your ability. And like I said, in this case, we did that.
Yes.
But shout out to like Lance and Pets, the Ginge, and then you guys know I love you. I just
Yeah. Change with 23 flashes, by the way. That's gotta be pointed out. All right. Well, we know this isn't OS's typical stuff. You guys fucking popped and looks
It
like
was our
you
night, that's all.
You really had a good night. And that's how it goes. But anyways, good shit. I think we've heard from that one a lot. Time to go to FRG versus Nan. Oh shit, the stats are unavailable.
Fog.
Oh no.
Rip.
this is the one
Try
match
pulling
that's
up
not
another
showing
one.
up. Yeah, this is the one match that's not showing up in their analytical.
Oh, that's not in their CSC either. Oh,
Yeah, I would say
that's why.
like it shows that they played 10, but this is the match that isn't actually showing up for, and I guess the stats are just unavailable. So I might have to do a manual edit.
Either way, that's big for FRG. That took
For
them up
sure.
to the 14 spot. At 4-6. What is it? 4-6 now?
4-6.
Yeah, that's big. Nan down to 4-6 too. They started out hot. Now they're in a spot where they're battling for the playoffs.
Yep. And like I said, we play Nan next match day, and I think I was talking to Jess a little earlier today. I think if we beat them, we knock them out of the playoffs, and if they beat us, they may just squeak into the playoffs based on their own merit. Looks like Frog. They're gonna play AG.
Mhm.
I
That'd be
think
tough.
that's a must-win situation. A lot has to go wrong for some other teams, I think, for them to make playoffs, though, because that would put them at 4-6. There's several other teams at 4-6, like ABW would have to lose, Sav would have to lose, Nan would have to lose, just to give them the option.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if there's any head-to-heads in there.
Yeah. I forgot I could do that the whole time. Well, wish we could talk about it more in depth, but you know, hard fought game.
I was trying to
there's a
see
good
if they
shot that they'll
posted the.
make it.
Yeah, they didn't post a screenshot in our Discord, so if I had it, I'd send it to you.
Yeah. It's gonna come down to Hellraisers, I think, or fucking Hellraisers. Sorry, Jokers and High Rollers. Fucking, I'm high. Sorry. But yeah, it's gonna come down to them. I think that might seal their fate because I do not see them beating you.
I mean, it's any given Sunday, right? Like,
True.
again, we just approach every team the same way, right? Like, respect whoever's on the other team and just take it one step at a time, play our game. I mean, they beat us the very first match day, season 13, and I don't think they've beat us since. But that means nothing. I mean, it's a end of the season. They're fighting for a playoff spot. You know, they want it more. They're coming to get it. I know Clevie and Jess really well. They're
Fresh
not going to
too.
take it lightly.
Yeah, for real.
Good times.
All right.
Yeah, that season 13 match when I went 2-10.
Yeah, you were there too, Bon. That's right. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's fucking grit right there.
That was my welcome to the CSC moment.
Welcome to the real world, jackass type shit. All right.
And then it got turned around.
Well, fortunately, we can't talk about it more, but a close game. But FRG coming out.
A close game? What?
A close game.
A close game.
Yeah. But FRG edged it out. GG's. And next, we go to ACA versus PA. Poop-Banana doing Poop-Banana things is what it looks like.
Shout out
Poop
Poop
banana.
Banana.
Poop banana.
Dude, Poop-Banana. Yo, Poop-Banana, if you're in chat, can we get a quick Poop-Banana? I don't think you are.
Poop banana.
I'd love to be proven wrong, though. Yeah. Well, anyways. PA, I think playoffs are mathematically out of the equation with this one. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think it's technically possible for any of the 2-8 teams to make it anymore.
Yeah.
3-1 teams, like, theoretically, Jokers could still make it in. But everybody else has 4 wins right now. It's going to come down to what they can do.
The Jokers have two. I think I heard you guys say it before. They have 2 games that they still have yet to play. Correct? Like that. The 3 and 5 is legit.
Yes.
You guys made up your ABI game, didn't
you? They faced ABI. They just had to get 2 subs. It was close. And then we still have to face PA and then dun ATL.
Oh shit! The grudge match.
The grudge match.
Yeah, those are winnable. Definitely not out of the cards.
They're not gonna be easy though.
No.
I know that for a fact.
Hey. Feels better.
I gotta out IGL valid somehow.
Yeah. Are you IGLing on Jokers?
I didn't want to. God forbid I did not want to. I kind of still don't IGL.
Okay.
I don't really know what my role is apart from Opper. because they call me an IGL, but I don't IGL.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to.
So
get
I don't
it.
know.
It's weird.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, happens. Oh, you're just known as an IGL now, I guess, dude.
It's not the ideal role, but if you can fill the shoes, but I think you can.
The shoes are too big for me.
Nah. It's not for everybody, I'll admit that, but I have faith in you.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Big stuff.
poop banana.
Just, yeah, poop banana. A bit of a stomp. Gotta call it what it is.
I say Poop Banana and Recon are like in the same class. I mean, I don't know if he comes from the Valorant background, but they're good friends. Him, Recon, and Wakeful
Poop.
are all really close.
Yeah, Poop brought Recon into the league. I'm pretty sure. Or no, Wakeful I think said that they did. Maybe it was both of them.
Yeah, I was saying I know that there's definitely a connection between those three because when we played the Academics first, I mean, it was a Poop Banana shit on everybody fest, and it was well deserved. But they were going back and forth in chat, like in their Discord about it. I was like, guys, let's focus on the game.
Facts. Poop Banana got in the head. It was the mind games.
That guy can shoot. Like if Recon's number one, I'm surprised he's not like number two. I know he's what is he? He's top. Poop Banana. I thought he was higher than he was. He's 22. 1.12.
Yeah. Still fucking strong. Probably gonna get promoted back up.
I agree.
Come down to play with us for a season and go back.
There's like that distinct, right? Like I feel like there really should be a tier between recruit and prospect because you know the very bottom of prospect to the top of prospect is so night and day that like again you take the top half to recruit and the bottom half of prospect and truly like that's what should be like. I don't know if it's like you need to have like a minimum like 500 hours and like at least hit like some kind of like gold nova or MG rank to get out of recruit or something like some kind of stipulation. But you know, I remember my first season. I mean, I ended up with like 3 silvers on my team, and I had been up in the MG and DMG range for a while. It's like, I did not know there was that much of a gap. And I think we see that right now in this season a lot. There's a lot of players in the top of recruit. Some of them are brand new that just are knocking out the park, killing it. Some of them have been here a while and haven't really gotten to the point where they're ready to promote out of recruit. But again, at the bottom half of prospect is also kind of like the same boat. Like there's just gonna be a boatload of people coming back down. I mean, probably 40 people ish coming back down to recruit possibly. So like, what do you do with all those players?
It's a challenge.
For real.
Oh, there's an admin on the call. SSD. I'll put one in. New tier.
I love when people make
Would Big Slime
SSDs.
get a team on the new tier, or would they finally get a recruit team? That's the question.
Big Slime.
Big Slime.
Yeah. The only F tier team confirmed.
We need a Big Slime recruit team.
Is Kono gonna get one? I'm surprised he didn't this time.
Realistically, yeah, I'm surprised.
I know, I am surprised genuinely because I know I had talked with him about some of the recruit scouting I did. I thought for sure he was going to at that point before they announced the High Rollers and All Good franchises. I was like,
I mean, I understand High Rollers because High Rollers was the replacement for
Hell.
For Hell, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's PA and All Good.
Yep. Maybe
there were so many more players that they didn't just need one recruit tier; they needed an entire team. That could be a valid point.
Also, I think when you go to add new teams, isn't it always better to add them in pairs just for the way schedules and stuff work?
Yeah.
So I feel like if recruit was more one-sided, then it would be hey, we're giving BS or out of spite, we're giving gas or hackers a recruit team. So
True. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking now just at the like the prospect team, people. There's almost 50 people that should probably come back down just based off their stats. I mean, people who just were in recruit that went up.
Milky.
I mean,
Huh?
I can list names. I'm not going down that road because that's not fair. I mean, it's definitely a like Huntwick just stepped up and played in prospect with the UPS prospect team, and yeah, I think he ended up like I'm at .6 or something like that. And like just in conversation post game kind of deal, I mean, he was saying he's like everything is so much faster, and I'm like, yeah, it's just like hockey. I mean, I played hockey in high school. The difference between hockey in high school and college versus college and like the minors, and then minors to the pro league, it's so much faster every tier, like 100% faster each time. And he got a chance to see how much faster it was, and he was just like, it's gonna take some adjusting. But yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm just looking at these. Like, it's gonna be a great off season. Looking forward to playing with a lot of these guys next season. But
Oh yeah.
new tier for sure. Sure, I'm in big favor of new tier. But like specifically, recruits got to have some rules behind it, kind of deal. Like you have to like be silver, blah, X amount of hours, and like throw a bunch of people in there for a while. Because I mean, I really think there's some franchises that could benefit from that, especially with being able to help those guys get to play the play style the franchise plays. I mean, UPS is really detail oriented and focused on improving their players. Shout out Kigu and Stookers. I mean, they spend hundreds of hours with their teams each year, and I hope other franchises do the same thing because it's really helping. And I don't know much about Big Slime, but Kono was a really cool guy to talk to, and hope he gets his dream eventually. Recruit team.
At this point, it's just a meme, and the
I
meme
think it
lives
is.
on.
It's like what did Big Slime do that they're blackballed from getting a recruit team? Come on.
Well, anyways, GG's. Let's go next.
Now for the big one.
The last one of the night. We just played. DB 13-9 over ABW. We were surprised we got to go to Nuke. This is one of our favorites to play. We had a couple wins going into this. So, we were happy to have it come through. Fucking Rye, you guys like scared the fuck out of us in the beginning, I'll be honest.
It felt like we came out of the gate with some momentum. Like
Yeah,
we were feeling good about it.
Yeah. The pistol round was huge. Like that was like your T pistol round was like very fucking like oh shit. That's how I was feeling. Yeah, but Joe did Joe shit like he always does. Guy's nasty.
Yeah, your whole squad really. Like that there weren't any weaknesses that we were finding. We just had some luck hitting some shots early.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Heaven on CT side, you were picking me off a lot.
The one time I got you out at Red Box from Heaven, I felt good about that one.
Yeah. That was good because I was watching for it too, and I still fucking died. That was dangerous. Yeah, but we did a lot of homework going into this, and one of them was one of the maps that we looked at was this one. So we knew that like Slayer's playing mini most of the time. You're pretty much always on Heaven. Ender's playing around door, and then PK is usually on an island on ramp. So like, our process was just to kind of like we're gonna throw outside smokes, and even if we don't go out there, you don't know if we are, and like have it like leave our options open. And it worked out. It was scary to take, cause like even though like the RT side was like lopsided, it didn't really feel like that. It didn't really feel like it to us, cause like a lot of the rounds were like 1 alive, 2 alive, kind of things. I felt.
Yeah, there were a lot of 1v1s at the end. Like we had close rounds.
Yeah, for real. It was a good game. I mean, fucking
It was.
9's pretty close. Anyways.
And you guys both played Nuke pretty comfortably, kind of deal.
I know we do. We also just enjoy it. Like we like.
I would say it's mid tier for us. It's not necessarily what we would go to first, but like we didn't have a ton of map pool overlap with DB, so we just kind of ended up in the middle.
I know. I say Nuke's one of those maps. I just feel like you have to have like 5 people who like understand the map multi-dimensional and very well, and be able to execute. And then when you play another team that's the exact same way, like some of the best matches I think I've seen in Counter-Strike have been on Nuke, because there's just so many different levels and so many different ways to play the map. I was actually really shocked too that it looked like the T side seemed to win out for the most part here on both sides. For me, I feel like a little atypical. Wouldn't see T typically. Yeah. So that shows it's actually a really neat change. I actually can't wait to go watch this demo.
Yeah, I don't think this is typically how it goes. I mean, at least it hasn't for us. Like typically our CTs have been better, but like, I don't know. We feel really comfortable with our T setup, but like ABW just fucking they won T side like very deservedly. I felt like we were getting worked. Your takes were they worked. They were good setups. You kind of had us guessing a lot. We rotated whenever we shouldn't have. You guys got us to bite.
Yeah, same. Like your T side is a good mix of like you said, you did your homework and ran over ramp a few times. Always throwing the outside smokes. Once we got into the rifle rounds, I don't feel like we ever felt like we had a good grasp on the info, which doesn't work out.
Yeah, like there was a few times because like we knew that like you had like 3 towards like mini / outside. So like there was a few times where we would go and try to challenge you heaven, and then if we did, we would just send bodies down ramp because it's just one player there. It's a good player. PK is fucking solid, but like numbers are a thing. But hey, good game.
Yep, GG's.
It was a fucking. My ass was clenched. I'll be honest. All right. Well, in honor of Crash, do we want to give the golden sledgehammer? I think he called it to somebody who we thought was.
Is that player of the match day?
The player of the match day, yeah. Not necessarily the highest rating, but who had the biggest impact for their team.
I would say Dova.
Really?
You know what? I could agree with that.
Right, what do you think?
Recon. So I watched that game, and Recon was just so absurd.
Yeah.
Like
it's really
an
really
MVP
hard
type of performance where like he's just playing a different game than everybody else.
Yeah. It's just better. This is
he really is.
All right, I'm down to give it to him one more time. I'm tired of giving it the Recon Cross. But it's hard not to.
Me too, but also they 13-2'd Goshi.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that team, like, this is not a representation of Goshi at all. I want to make sure that's perfectly clear. Like, it played out this way. I'm happy it played out this way for us, but I'm really afraid for the next team they play. And that's missed, so.
For sure.
On that note, so we're giving it the Recon?
Yeah, we're giving it the Recon. And then the top 5 players in Recruit as of right now. It's going to be Recon Cross at number 1. Deluge second seed. My boy Joe in the 3rd. Lance 4th and 5th. Coming in, Budweiser Cranker.
What?
Oh, yeah. Fucking those guys are popping. All of them. They're nuts.
On that note.
Now to everybody's favorite / least favorite section of the show.
On that note, folks, I am going to have to go pop out. I'm going to sleep. I have work tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
But I will leave you all with a joke.
Okay. Let's go.
What is a ghost's favorite vacation spot?
Boca
What?
Raton.
That's a good one. I like that.
Malibu.
That is
Dad
pretty
jokes. Dad jokes 101 right there.
good. This guy's got jokes.
And he actually dipped on it. I love it.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Bonnie. It was good to see you again. All right. So, I'm thinking at this stage, since there are teams that are already eliminated, do we want to move the teams that are already eliminated all down to D, or do we want to make them join Slime? Actually, no. We have to keep Slime and F by themselves because they're still the only team that doesn't have a win at all this season, and that's unacceptable.
So here's the thing. I'm remembering, like AP a couple seasons ago where they were like almost winless or something and picked up Damon like in the last few weeks. Totally turned the team around. Like if we had a situation like that, I would be totally on board with like throwing a team up into the higher tiers, even if their win loss isn't very good so far. Like if they're dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But our 1-win team, our 2-win teams, I'm not seeing it yet.
For real.
Also, isn't the tier list kind of deal? It's not indicative of where we are in the season. It's more like what we'd expect what they did this week and what they expect to do next week, right? I mean, there's still one match day left. I don't know if we could put everybody down there just
Yeah,
yet.
that's how I take it. Like who would I be scared to play?
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Either way, I think wait, HR is not out of it. PA is out.
No.
I'm down. I'm down to put the 3 teams that are out in D though, just on, even with that in mind. I think at this point, which would be PA, Cow, and ATL.
Yeah, I don't see how they could possibly go up above the line.
I think they mathematically cannot. So I think we start from here. On the other end, I think UPS and DB stay in S.
Dr. Fury is saying that PA is not yet. They have 2 games left.
Oh, they do?
7, 8, 9. Yeah, they only have 9 listed here. Let me click on their
Oh,
name.
yeah, they gotta play.
The Jokers and DB.
Yeah, we have them next week. Shit, I didn't realize that. That switches up everything. Do we want to move them up to C with that in mind?
I think so. I think you got to give them the benefit of the doubt there.
I'm
Because
down.
if they're going to play the makeup against the Jokers, I mean, that I think's a good possibility. That's like
It's
a
winnable.
good back and forth game. Yep, it's winnable.
Yeah, they're playing for a spot. They're hungry.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the DB game, I mean, the stats are heavily favored in DB's favor on this, but again, we've seen weirder things.
Anything can happen. Any given Sunday is what you said, right?
I agree, and I preach that to my guys. I don't care how many times you beat them. It's what matters is that day and that match.
You know how to rally the troops, don't you, MickWick?
I threw a Sun Tzu quote at them last night, so
The art of war type shit.
Yeah, and I love that guy's chicken.
Actually, you know what? I'll go one better. I will actually give you the quote, and maybe at the end we can kind of like let it steep for a second, because I wasn't quite sure that they were gonna get it. But the quote was, "Victorious warriors win first, and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win."
Damn. It's profound shit right there.
My boys.
Oh yeah. Whatever you're doing's working. Okay. Anyways, I think instead of going through all the matches, we just slide people around at this point.
Yeah.
Almost the entire season played. I think we have a general overview of what's going on. So, A tier. Who would we want to consider moving up? / who would we want to consider moving down? I think Wet has solidly earned their spot. ABI 7-3.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, they're in a weird spot with the whole with the Synthronix fiasco. But I gotta shout out my boy Scary as much as I like to talk shit on him. Just purely out of love, but I don't think anything's impossible with them. They still got the number 2 player in the league, Deluge. Like, I don't think we can count them out. The main question is, do we want to move OS down?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. And that's coming from the team that just beat them. Like I said, that's not indicative of how they play. Yeah. And I think that you got to give them their one-off game for the season. I mean, I think the rest of their games are pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And really, I would hate to play them next week, like coming off that game.
I'm telling you, I'm still afraid to play them. Like I respect every one of them individually, and they all know it. And yeah, Wet is going to have one hell of a match on their hands. I quote it now.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a hell of a game.
Yeah, it will. I'm gonna have my CSC website have the matches pulled up with 5-second refresh for that one. The only team I would consider moving up, honestly, Greenhouse. They've been on a roll.
Won their last 4.
Yeah, they're on a roll, and like I'm looking at their losses. They're to AVI, UPS, and OS, and ATL in overtime. That was like early in the season. Like the exception of ATL, like the losses aren't bad.
Yeah.
And they're hot right now. They handled AG.
They handled AG?
Yeah, handled Nate Stack. I think there's an argument that can be made. What do y'all think? 'Cause I'm not like convinced. But
of the teams in the B tier, I think that they're the ones on a roll. They're the ones making a statement, making sure that they have good seeding in the playoffs. I would definitely say like I think they've earned their spot in A.
Yeah.
And it's probably a long time coming, right?
Yeah, I think so too. We slept on them so hard, man. They started out so bad. They fucking proved us all wrong. Like, if you're gonna lose early,
Got to build the chemistry.
Yeah. And then like they lost 13-1 to you guys, like fucking whatever. It's fine. That happens. That's happened to many a team. So fuck yeah, I think they earned it. Let's go Greenhouse. Good shit.
Greenhouse to A tier.
All right, that leaves 2 tiers left to mess around with. I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna move AC over here because I think they stay.
I agree. I think they stay. I think they went on like they had like a 2-game losing streak and they won their last one. So yeah, there's their bounce back. So I think that solidifies them to stay in B.
Yeah.
Nan, they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, I don't know. They started out like they won 3, and then they've won like 1 in the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It was a great win, but still.
I mean, the recruit shit talking that was happening for this particular match. Good job, Clevey, Jess, and crew for sure. Because AVI is not a team to take lightly, and 13-11 though close. I mean, that is a win.
Mm-hmm. For sure. What I want to do, I want to swap them with DRG.
They lost their last 2, and they lost to 2 teams that have been struggling, which was both ATL and Frog.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah. And with like,
yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, and with like the same argument that we gave to Greenhouse, like DRG started out slow, like they started out 1-4, and then now they've won 4 out of their last 5. And like the Sav game was like a bit of a beatdown. Same with Cal, but you know, Cal's not the strongest team. That all good wins big, I think.
Oh, I
I'll
think
think
that puts
about
them
it.
back. I think the all good team puts them back on track. I mean, dominant in the beginning of the season, and they had a couple of games in there. I think they were having some issues with just getting people to be able to play, like either match days during the week or maybe scrims or maybe just some pugs kind of deal. I think there was like a little lapse in like getting personnel going, like maybe subs for scrim. I forget exactly what it was, but I think that them coming back and winning puts them back on track. I think we're gonna see a good thing with them next match.
Mm-hmm. What
But I
team
mean
is that?
HG
All good, you
AG,
said?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to move them up, right?
Yeah, I was thinking this may be where we swap ABW and AG.
You think you should swap?
I think we swap.
Yeah. I'm not convinced of that, to be honest. But I'm not on
If
the
we
team
look
to
at the
swap.
standings, like ABW is fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah. Who do you have like your last match?
Uh,
Pulling it up right now. You guys have DRG.
Yeah.
DRG. For some reason, oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong division. Shit. Yeah, that'll be a big one. I think he can do it, personally. But I think that's gonna be another game that I'm excited to see the result of. Not only because of like the potential playoff implications, but I think that's just gonna be a good game.
no, it should be pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be exciting.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think we should flip HG and FRG. Yeah, HG is on a 3-game losing streak, and FRG is on a 2-game win streak. So I think that though they're fighting for the spot, they're in contention here with this last round. Again, they have to win, and a couple things have to go wrong above, but there's a good chance that they make it in. And Frog is playing. Let's see.
I don't know if
They're playing. They're playing AG, so that's going to be another good game. I actually think they've scrimmed recently too.
Yeah.
If not move Frog up, I think move HG down. Like I said, 3-game losing streak.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we only have so much spots left on our on our board.
Fair. That's my argument. I'm making that argument.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I don't feel particularly strongly either way. So, is this the list that we want to go with? I
I'd
don't know.
sign my name on that.
I still think ABW should stay in B because like I don't think you're on the. I think you're significantly better than like high rollers and party animals in my opinion.
We lost to Party Animals.
Oh shit. All right. Well, we'll leave you, I guess.
Yourself and see. I was getting ready to make the same argument, like maybe they go back up, but you sold me.
Yeah.
Did we lose to High Rollers? No, we beat them 13-11.
Okay. So that'll be good for the head to head. Yeah. This is exciting.
It is.
You know, the playoffs, anything can happen. You just gotta get there. You just gotta get there. Fucking have yourself a Cinderella story. Recon Cross could break his fingers. And
How dare you?
I'm just saying, dude. Anything's possible.
Recon, if you're listening, better wrap yourself in like bubble wrap or something, bud. We got work to do.
Yeah. Definitely don't tie your shoelaces together as a joke. You know?
Eat
Fucking
your
bust his ass
vegetables.
doing that one time he broke his nose.
Eat your vegetables. You know, do your homework. You know how to get a hold of me if you need something.
True. Well, I'm going to take a snip of this. I'll put it in the Discord. And then just one segment left. And then we call it a night. Hold on. I gotta get rid of this fucking... Hold on. I want to see the fucking... That snip. We're high budget over here. Even though Bum was here, he didn't want to do this. So... You're left with my scuffed ass again. I appreciate you all for bearing with me.
I will never understand Bun picking sleep and a job over this.
I'll put that in later. Or fuck it, we'll put it in now. F11. Alright, we copy. Where's Discord at? Here it is. Where is it? Announcements. Or no. Rankings and predictions, duh. Alright, now let's go to our final round of predictions. Starting off with HRPA. It's a lot of unknowns, but it's a toss-up to me.
So I'm going to HR, but also barefooter with a P90. Like, sometimes that just works. It could definitely go PA's way, but my line would be for HR.
Come talk to me with that P90 when you get some time.
It's scary. Because the thing is, like, it's not good. It's bad, just objectively, but it hurts to lose too. You know what I mean?
It does. It does.
Psychological damage.
Oh, sorry.
He has the the most P90 kills in the league right now.
By far. Like,
yeah,
not
by
even
far.
close. Yeah. It's like me with a Zeus.
Yeah.
That is true.
All right, so we're giving it to who? PA?
HR.
HR.
I'm down. All right, next the match day 11s, ABW DRG. What do you think? I believe. I'm an ABW believer.
It's a good match.
Yeah.
I think person to person on each of the teams, I think it's going to be a good match. I'm going in favor of Dover right now. Dover's going to lead this team to victory.
I'd like to see it.
I definitely think we win this, but I feel like all season we've been a team of two faces, and it just depends who's going to show up. Like, if we show up, we're clicking. We're definitely a strong team. But something's been missing. Something's been garbled. Sometimes it just isn't happening for us, and I don't think we've really figured it out yet. So who knows? But we definitely have the strength to win it.
100%. Yeah, and it's also like your record would be much better if you were here the whole time.
Yeah, I was out for match days.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of those we did get valid, and she went cam and like totally won both of those for us.
Yeah. Well, hey, anything can happen. Sorry.
Either way, I do believe that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is gonna be our first toss-up of the season. We'll put it in the middle. Anything could happen. All right. Next up, OS Mist.
Whew.
She's going crazy. They're gonna go who's like nuclear.
Dude, call me crazy. I'm going Mist.
I'm feeling Mist here. Gosh, Yoshi's such a talented team, and I know that they're extra motivated. I'm curious how they respond if they bounce back super well, or maybe Mist gets a few rounds on them early on and they falter. Um, I think Mist has a little more going for them. I'm going to go Mist.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Hey, we'll see. Anything can happen, right? That's the beauty of it. But I don't know. I like Mist right now.
That's why they play the games.
Oh yeah. All right, next, DBPA. DB.
DB.
Okay. UPS Nan. UPS.
UPS. As long as Recon doesn't break a finger or get grounded or something.
Damn it, guys!
Doesn't trip accidentally.
Recon, I'm calling your mother.
All right. Cow versus AVI.
AVI.
It's gotta be AVI, right? Yeah.
I agree, ABI.
Sav Greenhouse. I don't think this is. I don't think Sav's gonna make the upset. I'm going Greenhouse.
Yep, I agree, Greenhouse. I could see that they're gonna fight for this one, but I think Greenhouse comes out on top.
Yeah, they're fucking hot right now. One of the hottest teams in the league. All right. ATL HR. Are we going HR again? Winning the doubleheader?
Strike.
For Bun's sake, our host, I want to go HR. He's on that team.
It's gonna be a grudge match, right? Like
Yeah,
his former team versus current team.
Big ass grudge match, dude.
I don't know.
ATL's gonna be fired up.
Does Bun try to do some embarrassing stuff with a knife, or I don't know. This might come down to Bun.
It might.
I'm going to be contrary here.
Got Firehawk. Don't forget.
I can see ATL winning this one.
I honestly do too.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of passion.
Mhm.
They're already out of the playoffs, but they got fucking everything to fight for in this game. Go out for the
For
pain.
real.
Punish Bun for leaving. Maybe. Fuck it. Let's
Did
go.
he leave
Let's go.
Did he
ATL.
leave by choice?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. From what I understand. All right. HGACA.
Yeah. Can't not.
Yeah. Two teams that were trending down, but ACA just got a good one. Convincing win, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm team poop banana there.
Yeah, I'm always team poop banana, but you never know. All right, and then FRGAG.
I'm going with Elixir and Lucille on this one. It's all good for me.
I think so too. We played them in a scrim today, like went to overtime. It was fucking. They're good. They're legit. I think they bounce back after their loss streak. Get back to their winning ways. But alas, with that is our show. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm sorry it was on a weird night. It just it worked out. We could have the most amount of people here if we did it tonight versus yesterday. So thank you all for tuning in. Any parting words, guests? /Rye?
Say it. I gotta say it. UPS on top. Thanks, Kigu.
Yeah, it's team to beat. Right.
Trying to think of what Sun Tzu would send us out with.
There's a lot of good ones. I just.
Come on.
Also, here now we're at the end. I'll part on the actual translation of what that means. So the quote was: "Victorious warriors win first, and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first, and then seek to win." And it just suggests that true success is achieved by careful planning and readiness before entering in any battle or competition.
Fuck. Profound. On that, have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next week on Tuesday as the playoff bracket gets set. Have a good night and happy Halloween.
Good night.